everyone, my name is Jaybird, and welcome back to Narcissu. Yay! I'm tired for some reason. Anyways, without any further ado, let's get right back to where I left off last time. The high, high heavens of winter. Blue and clear almost to the point of morning. Strong north winds beating against the electric wires overhead. This sounds like elevator music. Just imagine yourself jamming out to this in an elevator. Like, goddamn, it's so fitting. The silver cope reflecting that blue sky on its shining frame. With me at its wheel and with her in the passenger seat as per usual. I didn't know where this was. But the real problem was that we were going to run out of gas soon. We didn't have that much money to begin with, and after various convenience store purchases, we had even less. Only about 7,000 yen left. Of course, I had no idea how many liters this car took, but we probably had enough money to fill the tank once. We still didn't really have a destination or anything, but if we didn't fill up, we could not go anywhere anymore. I'm going to fill up on gas. And with that, I turned the steering wheel and drove into a gas station that was coming into view. Welcome! Will you be paying by credit or cash? Cash, please. Regular or premium? Regular. Premium? I had no idea. Well, then again, I had no idea about anything in this car. And on top of that, it had been a long time since those driver's license classes. Which one would you like? Well, there I was at a loss for words, and there stood the gas station attendant waiting for me. And then, just as I was about to answer at random because I didn't care which one of the two it was, she spoke from the passenger seat. Did she just say regulario? Regulario, please. Huh? Oh, okay. Regular then. Okay then. Regular, full tank, paying with cash? Yeah, that'll be all. Okay, then thank you very much. The attendant skillfully began his... Oh, that was a man. Never mind. The attendant skillfully began his operation with those cheerful words. The strangely disagreeable smell of gasoline wafted in from the window that I'd opened roughly 10 centimeters. Hey, are you sure that this thing takes regular... She said nothing at all to this and just pointed at the prices list. Oh, so that was it. It was cheaper this way. I didn't understand it very well, but I didn't think there was that much difference in price. And then I saw the gasoline meter and the number of liters being displayed. 25, 26, 27, 28. The numbers were going by at an incredible speed. Maybe I had made a mistake. I began to get a little worried as I watched those numbers climb. I told him to fill the tank a while back, but I didn't have that much money on hand. Even with the coins, I only had about 7,000 yen, and of course I had no idea how many liters this tank took. What was I gonna do if I didn't have enough money? I did some quick calculations and realized that after 60 liters, I wouldn't have enough. 38, 39, 40, 41. The numbers kept climbing without slackening pace at all, and I became more and more worried over something I usually didn't give a second thought to. Damn, how many liters does this thing take? I'd let the words out before I knew it. Huh? And just as she said, the gasoline meter stopped between 47 and 58. The sound of a receipt being printed out, and then the attendant at my window again. Thank you for waiting. The total comes to 5,240 yen. Oh, okay, here. I took out a 5,000 yen note and crumpled a 1,000 yen note from my pocket and handed them to the attendant. Alright then, your change comes to 760 yen. Here's your receipt. Thank you for your business! I turned straight onto the road upon hearing the attendant's cheerful voice. The silver cope now in motion once more. On the bright side, I was no longer worried about running out of gas. On the not so bright side, we only had about 2,000 yen left. This worried me, but there was something that preoccupied me much more. Hey, question. Could it be that you're an expert on cars too? Betsuni. What do you mean? Not really. You knew that this car took 50 liters of gas, didn't you? Of course, it may well have been that this kind of thing was absolutely common knowledge that I just didn't have. But she'd proven that she was an expert on these roads not so long ago. Having been caught by surprise twice now, I took out the vehicle's specification from the glove compartment. And of course you know the make and model of this car as well, don't you? You can think of this as a quiz if you want. Coupe. Correct. And the specs?
99年式高速ミッション最高出力200馬力
Whew. I had no expectation that she'd actually answer. I almost involuntarily followed along on the vehicle spec sheet as she rattled off figures with total disinterest.
全長4380全幅1695総排気量 1797cc まだ言うの
No, it's alright, you're correct. I put the vehicle spec sheet back in its place. I couldn't believe my ears! But she'd nailed every single specification. I didn't think one could just memorize these things, and I couldn't even venture a guess as to why she had. But right before my eyes, she had gotten every single spec correct. And thinking back to the roads and flowers, I was getting the impression that she knew a lot about a lot. Hey, just why do you know so much about everything?
別にあなたより年上だからよ
And with that bare response, she went back to her usual silence. With her staring out the window again, I didn't find myself able to throw any more questions at her. Hey! I'm gonna throw some questions in your face! I hope they hurt. Older. It really didn't look that way at all, but this was something she'd said before too. Her name was Setsumi. Her blood type was O. Those were written on her white ID bracelet. There was very little indication to show me that she was older than me at all. Huh. Well, guys, I'm gonna leave this episode off here. I know it's a little bit shorter than my other videos, but I feel like this is a good place to leave off at. just watch next episode. It's gonna be like there's only like 2 minutes left to the fucking till the end of the chapter in the next episode. I gotta keep up my trends. Anyways, if you like this episode of Narcissu, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye!